Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host, Bailey. I love seeing you all again. I'm so glad you're all here because I am doing a face paint tutorial for you, and this one was thought up of by my mom. Hi, Mom. Well, wasn't thought up of. She just came up with a way to apply it, but somebody else owns the name. But it is a avatar face, the lovely avatar face that I have promised you all. And I just washed my hair and did all the, shower jazzy so that my face is all nice and clean for you. And I'm not going to do it exactly the way my mom does it. I'm going to do my version, but yes, I think I've said mom like 5 times. Mom, for you. Gotta love moms. Alright, so for this avatar face, you're going to need black, light blue, dark blue, and yes, you will be doing some mixing, white, yellow, and a pale pink. And now, again, these are all my Silly Farm brand hypoallergenic water activated pucks that I use in all my videos. You will also need a wide brush, a smaller brush with a point, and a very itty bitty teeny tiny brush like so. A couple of cups of water, and your favorite rag. Yes, pardon my... I've had a gastric bypass. I used to be really big, so pardon my flappies. I hope you all like. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our light blue, and we're going to cover the face. You can draw an outline, or you can kind of flick it outwards, however you want to cover, but you're going to be covering the entire perimeter of your face. I kind of start with a bit of a flick. I call it like a flick outline all the way around so that I have my sort of like my outline there. Now I'm going to cover every part of my face with a thick coat. Now you might have to do 2, depending on how your skin is. Everything but your eye area here, because we're going to actually make a closed eye illusion of having the large eye over top. So I'm going to pause up, and I'm going to do my blue mask and fill everything in, and I'll be right back. I know, it looks like I'm wearing like an exfoliation mask, doesn't it? So I have gone in and I have filled in as solidly as I possibly can, and I have kind of flicked outward a little bit. And the only place I did not cover is the underside of my nose and the top of my eye, because when we close our eyes, we're going to have that big knobby eye illusion that we're trying to create. So now I'm going to take my smaller brush and go in with my dark blue. Or no, I'm not yet. Silly me. And clean out your big brush, and I'm sorry, we are going to put our big white, we're going to cover our eye spots here with as solid as white as you can get. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. And there we go. So I have filled that spot on top of my eyes here with as solid of a white as I can get. And my eyebrows will disappear with the black outline once we get to that point. So now I'm going to take my pointy brush, and I'm going to go in with my dark blue, and I'm going to start some of my stripes. And now with this makeup, you want to try and get your stripes as symmetrical as possible because the knobby are like perfect almost. You know what I mean? So do your best. It's not, you know, doesn't have to be perfect, but everybody's different. So I'm going to go in all over my face and my forehead and my chin and everywhere. And I'm just going to make these almost tiger-like stripes come, like, almost coming into the center of my face. And yeah, so like I said, you can do it any way you want. It doesn't matter. You can take patterns from offline, anywhere you like, or you can make up your own. But you want, try not to over clutter it, but you want symmetrical stripes coming in towards your face. So I'm going to go in with this and I will be right back. Crazy, right? So I've gone in and tried to go as symmetrical and as funky as I could with the stripes all the way around. I've also colored in my lips as well. Now we're going to do the fun part. Now taking your yellow, you're going to want to create the color part of the eye. And you want to make sure your paint's not too wet. And going to, this is where it gets kind of really hard because you have to kind of keep your eye as squinted and as closed as possible because you're going to want this to dry without creasing. So, like so, I've done on my right. Yeah, now my mom usually goes in and she makes the skin color a little darker and the stripes a little darker as well. But like I said, everybody is different. So like so. So now I'm going to let this dry and I will be right back, everybody. Hey, we're back. Okay, so now I'm dry. I can actually open up my eyes and clean out my brush again. And I'm going to go with my black. And we're going to create the pupil. And again, you have to kind of keep your eye as closed as possible because you have to keep your eye as closed as possible because we don't want your colors to wrinkle. See how my black's kind of frayed a little bit because my eyes are pretty wrinkly, like everybody's in the world. So try and get it as round as you can. and as even as you can, because I know it's really, really hard to do with your eyes winced and closed. And then now, in the same sense as we're letting this, actually, you know what? We're gonna let it dry first because I don't want anything to smudge. So I'll be right back as soon as these are dry. Okay. I know we look really, really weird right now, but I promise it's going to turn out. Always does. Okay, so this eye's still kind of a little wet. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to show you guys how to do the nose. So taking our pink first, you're going to lean down and you're going to come straight across. Just that midpoint on your nose. And then you're going to fill in the whole underside, including the inside of your nostrils there. But we're also going to continue this down to a point underneath your nose, onto your top lip. To try and create the illusion of a pointed nose. So, as you can see, you kind of get that. And it's really neat. And then, same time with your pink. You want to go in on your lip and kind of blot it on the top and the bottom, just to so you have that color differential, kind of. So you have that pink fading into the blue. Clean out your brush. And now with the blending, so I have a little bit of black here with my dark blue, and I've just, using my water, kind of swirled and done them together. And we're going to outline this nose that we just did. And then from that line, we're going to pull the color inward. Because we're trying to get just that, almost the same effect as we have from the lips. And as you can see from a distance, it kind of gives you that cat's nose look when you bring it down onto your Cupid's arrow or bud, or I don't even know what that thing's called. All right, so clean out that thin brush again. We're going to go back with our black now. And we're going to outline our eyes. Now when I do it, I like to give a little bit of a point on the side of the eye there, because I can kind of cut it in just a little to kind of give it that human eye feel, I guess. And that also helps to kind of round the side of the eyes a little bit. Like so. Now inside the eye, we're going to kind of go on to our yellow. And we're just going to give some little flecks, I guess, in the color part of the eye. Clean your brush out again. Make sure your brush is really, really clean, because you're going to go from your black right back to your white. And then we're going to accent our pupil that we've created. Like so. And then now with that itty bitty teeny tiny little brush, we're going to go in with the white, and we're going to put in our little glowy avatar dots. Along your stripes and wherever you want them to go. So I'm going to pause this up, and I'm going to add in our little glowy dots. Okay, so I've gone in over my stripes there, and I've added in the dots. And so when you close your eyes, you kind of get this sort of illusion. Now, I don't know what it looks like to you guys because my eyes are closed, but I hope you guys like this face. Again, thank you to my mom. This one was for my mom. Click, comment, like, subscribe down below. I hope your jazzy hands were put to work real good. Please comment. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. I'm also going to do a sugar skull this evening. I think we're going to go with like black and red. That's the most popular type. I've got a lot of awesome faces coming up. I've got a lot of awesome nail tutorials coming up for you. I don't know what else to do. Oh, we've got some shopping channel challenges coming up. I've got my nail stuff that I've ordered. I can't wait for it to come in. We're going to do a big open up all the boxes together video and see what we got. Yeah, so again, click, comment, subscribe, like, share down below. I'll see you guys again. As always, stay jazzy.